Today I want to share with you guys my exact full step process of what I did to land my first digital marketing inbound client. Now, if you don't know what inbound is, it's where you don't need to reach out to someone to sell your services. Instead, they reach out to you to see if you want to do any work for them or as a company. So here's everything I did to land my first inbound digital marketing client. Keep in mind, this isn't going to be an overnight success, nor will this be any sort of job replacement right away. So without further ado, here's my full 6-step process to landing your first inbound digital marketing client. Now, the moment you know you want to enter digital marketing, you got to create a separate digital marketing account or a social media account. You got to publicize yourself somewhere and make yourself readily available. Remember, these people are going to reach out to you rather than you cold calling or cold direct messaging them. Honestly, it doesn't matter what social media platform you choose. All that matters is that you create an account and you are fully invested into your social media account. That means you got to create your own content. You also got to interact with other people across those platforms, and you just got to fully engage and consistently engage yourself with that entire social media process. Where do you even begin with what platform to choose from? And that's going to be whichever platform you enjoy consuming content. Again, we are in this for the long haul. You're not going to have some overnight success. You're not going to go viral with a million views overnight. So consider enjoying the process along the way. If you don't know where to choose from, then consider either going on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or LinkedIn itself. YouTube is a great way to combine short form and long form, and with long form, you can actually go in depth with certain topics. TikTok is very easy to go viral, but you gotta consistently post every single day. Instagram is a great way to be personable. You can add a personal flair to it. You can, if you're good at photography or being aesthetic with the videos, it's a perfect place to go there. Also, it's a great way to direct message people and really put your comments out there on other people's videos. LinkedIn may not be the most enjoyable, but we're more likely to get hired from a freelancing role, to get contracted, or even work part-time, or even work full-time when reaching out to recruiters, hiring managers, or even CEOs. Digital marketing is everywhere across these 4 platforms, and it's an easy way to get started. Now look, you don't need to choose all 4 platforms, but you gotta choose 1 to 2. Personally, I like to choose here YouTube and Instagram because I love going in depth of the YouTube factor. I love adding my own personal flair online, but I love the personable aspect of Instagram where I can DM other creators, I can respond to them, and I can make a more personable impact with other digital marketers out there. Now, what type of content do you exactly create online? Well, you just got to document your journey. I learned this from Gary Vee, where it doesn't matter what type of content you create. What matters in the beginning is you focus on the quantity rather than the quality. You can focus on quality later, but for now, this is just how to get your footstep in the door. Make sure that you are very serious about breaking into digital marketing because, again, this is a very long journey. You're not going to be able to get your first inbound marketing client within a few weeks. It may take a few months, but that's going to be after consistently posting, responding to comments, commenting on other people's posts, and just fully indulging yourself within the online community. So do this at the very beginning, right when you know that you are committed to digital marketing. You've created your social media accounts, but where do you exactly begin learning? Look, if you're very serious about this, you can learn everything you need to get started within a few copywriting books or to 1 or 2 crash courses on digital marketing itself. That's really all you need to get started. You don't need to learn the complexities. You don't need these easy copy and paste strategies to get full inbound marketing clients. That's not how the world works. What you need right now, and the reality of it, is you just need to know the beginner's guide or the basics just to get started. And look, honestly, any more of that is just going to be overkill. So in the links below, I'm going to provide a couple free resources of just copywriting and all the basics you need to know just to get started and start practicing right away. If you look in the links that I provided in the description below, you notice that they're all copywriting. And copywriting is the fundamental skill for digital marketing. And honestly, it's one of the important skills that you need to focus on when starting your digital marketing journey. This is how you're going to show what you learned to your future inbound marketing clients. But what do you exactly write? One is a free journal free write. Just have 20 minutes, a pen, a paper, and then write with whatever you are thinking about. It doesn't matter what it is, but the important thing is just to keep writing without stopping. The biggest hurdle you'll ever face with the creativity side with digital marketing is writer's block. And honestly, it's a huge problem when you have a deadline the next morning and you still have a blank piece of paper. The second part is to have a structured writing prompt. This can be broken down into a homepage, a 3-part welcome email sequence, or a product service description. You just rewrite what you think could be better than what they have provided online. Pick one of the 3 copywriting formats, and I want you to do that every single day for the next 30 days. And throughout those 30 days, I want you to consistently learn about copywriting in general and what it means to be a really good copywriter. I want you to save as many swap files as possible. I want you to learn as many copywriting details, as many marketing details. After that, that leads us to our next point, which is looking back at all of your work for the past 30 days and picking the 3 that you like best. I want you to read them and revise them and try to make it better. Revise them until you can no longer improve them anymore. But I want you to put it aside, wait 1 to 2 days, and edit it again. You're gonna come back with a different perspective, and honestly, you're gonna think, why did I make this in the first place? And I want you to repeat that for as long as possible until you can no longer edit it anymore. After that, guess what? You're gonna wait 2 more weeks, learn much more, and edit that 1 more time. And after that, you're all good to go. It's polished, you've got the words down, and it's time to make it pretty. Look, your words aren't going to be as presentable as if you were to put some type of graphic right on the board. You got to add some visuals, some colors, some images for something that your future employers or clients can look at. Honestly, would you rather look at words, or would you rather look at an image with a little bit of words and maybe you can invoke some emotions for your client? Look, and if you can make things pretty, it's a little extra sprinkle on top for your clients to hire you. The only tools you're gonna need is either Canva, which is a simple, easy to use drag and drop tool just to make any form of graphic images, or Figma, which is a more complicated, but you have more freedom with a wide range of features to use from. If you're gonna go with the Figma route, which I highly recommend over Canva, then try doing a 1 to 2 hour crash course before starting your actual project work. Look, you're gonna get the basics down. You don't need to figure out things along the way, and you're gonna thank yourself later. The way to make things pretty is to build a referencing page or a swipe file. Honestly, it's gonna be looking at the same industry or niche as the company you are working on the project for, and you're seeing what you think looks nice or what sounds nice, and you save it, you screenshot it, save it to a separate file, you build it out, you look at them, and you try to add your own personal flair or the own brand voicing that you're working on. You're not copying the work, you're more curating and making it better to your own company's voice. It's a huge difference, and make sure you don't copy it verbatim. A portfolio is everything when getting clients. Clients don't care about your resume. They don't care about what degree you have. What they care about is that you can create the work that they need and you can drive results. So where do you begin? Start with Canva and just type in some random portfolio template for digital marketers and just copy and paste it there. Don't copy and paste it when creating your own projects, but a portfolio doesn't really matter. They just want to see the work itself. So I want you to screenshot the actual work you've made and then link it to the actual work that you've saved it, either your Google document or the Figma file itself. Keep in mind that you provide a little bit of information before showing your work. So on a separate Canva page, make sure you share what the company is about, what the goal was with the company, what are the objectives that you have when creating this project, the target audience that you believe, and how you collected that information. And lastly, the most important thing is that you provide a disclaimer that you were not hired directly by this company and that these were merely just mock projects to demonstrate your knowledge and show that you can do the work itself. Look, this was my 6-step process that I had personally done to land my first inbound marketing client. I did this and it took me only 2 months, and I landed my first digital marketing client in early March. Look, I'm not guaranteeing that you are able to get results in that same amount of time or that you can even land a large amount of money. But what's important is that this is just a simple guide, and I thought I would share it with you guys and hope that this is some kind of value that you guys can get for your own self. So if you stayed here till the end, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.